Hi guys, I'm here in my new place. Welcome. I just want to apologize for the delay. I am experiencing a lot of intense energy right now with the Lionsgate portal and with my tower moment and my move and things like this. I appreciate you guys hanging on. I am doing Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for Taurus. I didn't lay out all the cards yet because first, this table is a lot smaller than I anticipated. And secondly, that I'd like to lay out the cards with you. I did lay out the skeleton cards. It's a Celtic spread. And so as you know that the Celtic spread does what it may in this, with the energies here, I just pull out as many cards as I'm guided to pull out. Now, everybody has female and male energy. So, and I will be naming the zodiac signs, but please focus on the events and the behaviors and not get wrapped up in the male and female. Are they male or are they female? Just more in the energies. I will be saying, oh, it's masculine energy, it's feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be a guy or a girl because we both have those. We have both female and male energies. Also, if you do not know your natal chart, please check it out. Go online and check out free natal chart calculator, and you will get your natal chart for you. So you're just not your sun sign. You have a lot of planets with a lot of zodiac signs. So your natal chart encompasses many zodiac signs, and it's more complex than just your sun sign. So a lot of you guys may think, oh, I'm not Gemini, or my sun is in Gemini, but I don't feel like a Gemini, I don't act like a Gemini, therefore it's inaccurate. And this is an inaccurate way of thinking about this. People perceive you more like your rising sign. Okay, so although I am a Gemini sun, people perceive me more as a Scorpio because this is my rising sign. And oftentimes when I do watch a Scorpio reading, it's more accurate than I would say my sun sign, which is Gemini. Also check out your moon because it's your emotional body inside your feeling, your spirituality. It's your moon sign. So mine is in Aries, and I also resonate with Aries. So your sun sign is like your DNA, almost like your DNA, like your nature versus your nurture, which is your rising sign. It's kind of like that example. So if this doesn't resonate with you, check out your my other readings. And of course, I just started this month. So again, I apologize and thank you very much for supporting me and all the emails that I get. I read each and every one of them. And so I want to say thank you. Going forward, I do cuss and I do use erotic decks. And so at this moment, it doesn't seem like I need to use an erotic deck. Sometimes use a past life deck. It just depends on what the reading calls out for. It's like a dentist using his tools. A tarot reader uses different kinds of cards depending on the energy. Okay, so let's talk about the energy here, guys. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Here I get, okay, so let's just explain here the present circumstances here. I get the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Now, the Fool is a card of the zodiac sign Aries, okay? So you guys might be dealing with an Aries, or you might be at Aries Taurus cusp. If you're not at Aries Taurus cusp, you have Aries in your chart, very much so. Either your Mercury or your rising is in Aries, but you have Aries in your chart here. The zodiac signs, you're Gemini. I see Gemini here. What else do I see? I see Virgo. I see Virgo. I see just air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I see Pisces, Scorpio. All the signs. But what's mostly represented here is Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay. I will name the other signs as I go on, okay? So here I get the Fool and Ace of Wands. So it's kind of like you're back to square one. You know how Joseph Campbell has this book. It's called a Hero with a Thousand Faces, where the hero starts off really naive, and in a new adventure he's really hopeful, he is energetic, he's like sees things with rose colored glasses, but that might not be um, all that bad. People think, oh, watch out, he's gonna fall off the hill. Even the dog here is telling him not to pursue anymore. Yet there's something about the fool where they're being guided by the universe, or being guided by a higher source, almost protected by the divine. Okay, and this is an energy that's protected by the divine because they're in alignment with their heart chakra. I get here, they're in alignment with their calling. Okay, and so of course the fool goes through many lessons, and I feel like this person has gone, Taurus, you, okay, you, if you're the Taurus with the Aries, or you might be, it might be the cross watcher that I'm talking to. Okay, energies can go vice versa. I don't know who's who, or what the situation is, but I am reading the energy, so apply it to who you may apply it to. Sometimes I will be talking to the cross watcher, or sometimes in a different situation, it might be you. Okay, so I get here that you, okay, I'm going to say you because this is who, is the significator. You have gone through the hero with a thousand faces steps, where you were like, you went on this journey. Okay, you met your nemesis, and if your nemesis, I get here, strong nemesis, that it was you're your own worst enemy. You're your own worst enemy. You're your own worst nemesis. And so you've had to conquer a lot of things. You're wiser. Okay, you've had to look into situations here, and you're back to square one. It seems like you're very passionate about something here with the Ace of Wands that crosses you right here. You're very passionate about something. Something has really lit a fire in your ass. And I get here for some of you guys now, it's a birth of a child. Okay, because here I get the Page of Cups. Okay, so, and for others of you guys, it's this relationship, this reconciliation with a Gemini, or it might be a twin flame, a soul connection, a Gemini. Okay, this is the card of Gemini, the lovers. You have like, it seems like here, okay, that in the past there were like third party situation. Okay, a third party could be a different person. It could be a different person, or a job, or something that intercepts or interferes with the soul connection that you have. Okay, so there was this there was here, I get that at this moment you're still healing with the Four of Swords. You're still healing over this situation. You're still looking at it, reflecting, healing, but you really want to reconcile with someone. Okay, you want to reconcile with someone because in the past you've had to make choices here, or somebody here, or somebody you were dealing with had to make choices here. Okay, or even if in the past you or that individual had actually come to you really pure, with a, it says here with a Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody came to you really vulnerable, like it could be this Gemini here that you're thinking of reconciling. Okay, if not a Gemini, they took on the a lover. I get here this intimate connection that you've had, this soul connection, this intimate. I get here more intimate because soul connections can be like friends, or relatives, or whomever, cousins, whatever. No, I get here this intimate connection. Okay, that this person really opened up to you, were really vulnerable with you, and they got their heart broken. Either you were the one that opened up completely to this person, or this person opened up to you. Okay, but here it seems like this person had opened up like some your heart chakra, some awakening here. For some of you guys had this awakening. Okay, it was like this kundalini rising or something, I get here. like some sort of opened up your chakra wide. It was like a wake up call. It was like you had come into clarity over this connection. Okay, there was a broken heart here with the three of swords, with the three of swords. Okay, there was sorrow here, broken heart. I would have to clarify here. What else does spirit want us to know with this connection? So one of you guys in this connection didn't want to open up, and they realized that they were not wanting to be vulnerable, that they kept their coins close to their chest, meaning that they didn't want to give a reciprocity. There wasn't reciprocity here with emotional, I get here, emotional connection. I mean, they didn't want to, even if they felt it, they didn't want to state it here. They were guarded. Here I get guarded. Can you tell us about this connection in the past, Spirit? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. So I got the Hangman here. Some of you guys were dealing with a situation where you were stuck in a rut. Okay, because I get here, you had options and you didn't know who to pick. You know, there were too many options. You didn't know who to pick, or your person didn't know who to pick. You needed to get a different perspective in the situation, okay? Because actually this ended up breaking everyone's heart. Because I think that you realized too late, or your person realized too late, that this is a connection that is unique. It's not had on a regular basis. So you're thinking about reconnecting with this person. And you may have been in an energy where it was like a lower vibration than your partner, or vice versa, and you were kind of jaded. And whatever happened, transpired. See, this came out. The Knight of Wands. This is an in and out energy, a player, a card where this person doesn't really mind having one-night stands. This is the lifestyle. I get here, lifestyle of this person, to have this one-night stand. Heart of a hustler. Like trying to like wallow your like hurt people, okay? You were like lonely. You felt like, or your person felt like they had so many childhood issues on the inside where they didn't recognize that they were injured, and so they try to have sexual gratification as a means to block those inner hurts out, if that makes any sense. And also like an energy of like exciting meeting new people, you know, just meeting new people, curious about people and connections. You know, different people have different connections, right? And so this person wasn't really serious about, actually it was reversed. This person wasn't really serious about any kind of commitment. They just wanted to be a bachelor. And I get here male energy, guys. It could be a woman having more male energy, okay, or it could be a man, but male energy here. So they would just wanted to be in the game, like, just play. And they weren't ready for any type of commitment. And so, because this person had options and this person was having one night stands and whatnot, in order for them not to get hurt, they would have to keep their cards close to their chest. Okay, because they can't be vulnerable with a person if you play every day, because it's hard. It's hard to completely give your vulnerability to one person, and because it's such an intimate connection, so they guard their heart very well. It could be you, Taurus, or the person that you were dealing with. But you got out of this energy because you realized that there were broken hearts here, and so now you got a rude awakening here. Okay, you might have Pisces in your chart. Okay, here you might have been dealing with Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. Okay, earth sign meaning Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, and or if you weren't dealing with an earth sign, you were dealing with somebody that had those energies, portrayed those energies of somebody who's very practical, who's very nurturing, who makes you feel at home, who makes you feel like she would be the ideal house, like the ideal wife, the ideal nurturer, the ideal mother, the person that can make things grow. Okay, they can make they have a green thumb. They are full of love, nurture, like very earthy person, a person who is solid. A person who's abundant. But here you had to, here I get the Five of Pentacles. So somebody was out, somebody was left out in the cold here. And I feel it wasn't you. I felt that you left this female energy, this feminine energy out in the cold. But it's past energy, so this is why it's reversed. Okay, either you or Crosswatcher had left this feminine energy out in the cold. Okay, and there was heartbreak here. And it was sleepless nights. There was sleepless nights because you still kept thinking about this person. I get here, thinking about this person, like, or this person kept thinking about you because they were heartbroken. And so there were sleepless nights. Like, actually, I get here, you were being woken up by entities. Like, I get here inner child entities that you've had from family, from family sins, from generational family energies that you've had in your life that you weren't aware of until their entities played with your entities, until their demons played with yours. And now this might scare people, but everyone has demons in their closets. We call them demons. You can call them a shadow. You can call them skeletons, whatever. Okay? When you are intimate with somebody, those shadows play with each other. They might not play nicely. And this is what I get here. That actually, with mirroring, this person actually mirrored your very own demons that you've had in your closet that were waking you up at night. And it's not just one, it's several of them, from all the one-night stands that of people that you've shared that connection, or not that connection, but of sharing a sexual energy where you just had so many demons, sexually transmitted demons, that it actually caused this person, countless, also endless nights of lack of sleep, of the dark night of the soul. This person had to confront their shadow because they were at almost like purgatory, the lowest of the low that they could actually feel. Like when you feel like that feeling of like helplessness, like not helplessness, but you're at the bottom pit and there's nobody there. The divine isn't there. You know, it's like that feeling where Jesus was in the cross and he said, God, why did you forsake me? Or God, why did you forsake me? Because he was so low, at the low, vibrating so low that he couldn't feel divine anymore. He couldn't feel the connection to the all. He couldn't feel the connection to God, the all. And so he said, why did you forsake me? And when you are having an awakening, you have to, you go low to the depth of, before you arise, you just go to the depth of your deepest, darkest shadows before you actually awaken and arise. And I think this is what happened. There was a lot of competition, you know, a lot of ego at play. You know, like, why would I resort myself to, you know, it was almost like ego, I wouldn't say narcissist, but like the superiority over like, why do I have to? I don't have to do anything, you know, I'm fine just roaming around, being in and out of people's life. It's not even thinking about the other person at all, like almost the selfishness of this ego-driven gratification. And so this is what I get with a Five of Wands. This was the energy before. Anything else you'd like to tell us, Spirit? Anything else? So now it seems like this, you have, yeah, it was like this person was emotionally unavailable, wasn't ready for this connection. And it seems like they did the hero with 1,000 faces, where they went through all they went through the climax and the nemesis, and they fought through their dark night of the soul and their shadow and whatever, and then reflected on all the lessons they have learned with this process, and then going back to the Fool and back to like, hey, wait a minute, I want to reconcile with this person, okay? Because before I was offered this cup, this connection that I didn't take here, because I was too busy looking at fucking unicorns and like dreaming of Lala and dreaming of like grandeur and like all this shit, like all these goals that I had. This person wasn't ready here. Okay, maybe there was something that glittered that wasn't gold that caught their fancy. Okay, so now we move forward to the present energy here. The overall energy is the Three of Wands, and this could be, Three of Wands. That is a future energy here, actually. It's right here in this card. I will talk about that in a little bit. So I get here that it used to be a third-party situation, but I get here now the energy, the overall energy of reconciliation. That's the energy I get. And now these cards can mean different things, but depending on the way the energy is read and the way the energy is felt by the tarot reader, this is what it means. So for me, this is what it means right now. This is the energy that I get here. Because here I get the Page of Cups. They're thinking like, almost like, they're actually, the reconciliation is almost like, you know, when you take a digestive after like a cognac, after you have like this meal of like say this juicy steak or something like this, you take a digestive to or apple cider to kind of like get your bowels moving, or your digesting the food that you had, or marinate, when you put something in, marinate something for a couple days to let it sit there and accumulate all the juices like that. This is how I feel like you or your cross watchers feeling about this reconciliation here, because this is like juicing on your feelings, like marinating on your feelings, on this actually divine cup that was offered, this soul connection that was offered, this person that came at you very vulnerable with like their emotions or with their heart in their sleeves. Okay, and so here you're trying to juggle, like, if or shouldn't I, should I or shouldn't I, should I or shouldn't I, here with the Two of Coins. And here with the Three of Wands, here you're trying to strategize a way that you can actually reconcile with this person, because you feel at this moment that this person had walked away from you, and now this person has options here with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. You feel that now that you're in your feelings about this, okay, you're actually fantasizing about what this, not only what this person is doing, but also the reconciliation in itself, and like the strategies that you would take to actually reconcile with this person, because you know that you broke this person's heart, or cross-watcher had broken this person's heart, and so they were left out in the cold, and you like feel a certain kind of way, like apprehension about going back to this person, knowing that this is what happened. So you feel like this person has already moved on, okay, because you've digested too long, okay, and they've actually had to walk away from the situation. So you're even thinking, does this person even have the same feelings for me? What happened? What would happen if I would actually come back again to reconcile with this person? Would they accept me? Because I feel like this person was forced. You or crosswatcher had forced this person to walk away here. And you feel like you finally came to clarity over this connection. And now you're like pondering. You might have Virgo in your chart. You might be a Virgo rising. So please check your natal chart. Go online. Go to natal chart calculator. There's like cafe astrology that can help you and things like this. So I feel here that you might be overly drinking here. Or you might be thinking that you might not have wish fulfillment here, and so you're losing sleep at night. You're losing sleep at night because you just don't know how to go about reconciling with this person. Knowing that this person, now what you know about this person, that this person is the person that that the divine had given you, like this was a special connection that you just feel like you fucked up, or crosswatcher has fucked up. And so here I feel that for some of you guys, this person might actually have already moved on, or well, actually, because you waited so long, this person I think has actually moved on, because here I get the Seven of Cups, and here I get the energy of this person actually has already started this new chapter in their life, has moved on. And so if you do, for some of you guys, you see you still have baggage, okay? And you need to forgive yourself for what has happened, because I feel that this person has already forgiven you, but you're still carrying this baggage, and you cannot go into a new cycle here after the Lionsgate portal has opened. You cannot go in this new cycle with these baggage and old energies of the past. You have to release this before you start a new cycle here. And so you haven't yet. You haven't yet. Because there's this indecision here. You're marinating on this, and you're actually looking at the lessons that have transpired. You might be dealing with a Leo. You might have Leo in your chart. Okay? So I get here that this person is happy, okay? And they've moved on. I also get here that I have to clarify this. How about you? How about Taurus? Are you happy? Some of you guys are going to have a child, okay? You're going to have a child. And so you have a wish fulfillment in this child, but you're still losing sleep at night. Maybe because you're embarking on something new here, and you've never been a father before. And so this is something that has you really excited, but scared at the same time, because you're going to, you're at where a commitment for before. So now you're going to enter this phase in your life where you have like this full-fledged commitment of a child, and you cannot back out of commitments here. Okay, so you have taken upon yourself to actually step up to be the Taurus, to be the caretaker, to actually already have work on your foundations. Okay, with the Four of Wands, working on your family structure, maybe moving into a new house, and already settling down with this person that is pregnant or has a child. So you're very happy here. You're experiencing unconditional love with this, with the Ace of Cups, with this newborn child, like that you're having. Okay, for some of you guys, like, you're really in love with somebody. This somebody is your son. You know that there's like, although you're not talking to this person, you've walked away from this person, there's energies here that you still haven't overcome here with the baggage card. I get 10 of Wands here. You're not talking to them right here. You still feel like this person is, you have experienced unconditional love with this person. And so this is why this person, like, it opened up your fucking, do you see that volcano here and the lava exploding here? It kind of opened up your chakras like this, especially your heart chakra, like boom. Okay, almost like giving you this kundalini rising, like this spiritual awakening here. Okay, and so with this spiritual awakening, you've had to like overcome those demons that were playing, and entities and those shadows that came out during this process when you were experiencing dark night of the soul, either experiencing dark night of the soul by being the one that had you and have someone involved in a third party situation, or you were the one that was the victim of a third party situation, if this makes any sense to you. Okay, so your person might have Gemini and Leo strong in their chart. Okay, but you're actually thinking of reconciling with this person. Okay, for some of you guys. Okay, because this person is like, this person, I feel like you're in love with this person, but you're not telling this person, with a King of Chalice. Like, you want to like have a family with this person. You want to like, this is your family, this is your home. You eventually want to marry this person and be with this person. Okay, but your biggest fear is that this person has walked away from you here. This person has walked away from you. This is your biggest fear. Like, this person has already moved on. And so you're analyzing, you're reflecting here with the card of Hermit here, the Hermit card. You're reflecting on you're looking at things foggy here. Okay, you might be dealing with a Cancer too. You might have Cancer in your chart with the moon here. You're looking at things, you weren't listening to your intuition before, where I feel that now you're listening more to your intuition. Okay, but not to the extent where you're actually tapping into universal conscious, where you're actually connecting to the feelings of this person. Okay, so you don't know whether this person has moved on or whatever, but you get the feeling that this person has actually moved on and actually has healed the heart. Okay, has healed their heart because they've had to heal it on their own, because they were forced to mend their own broken heart because they didn't have a closure here. They didn't have closure here. So they were forced to mend their broken heart. Okay, I get here your throat chakra is blocked, or was blocked here. Okay, and this is your lesson right now, is to communicate your feelings, to express your feelings here. Because, and not think about your ego or whatever. You know, get out of your ego here. And you love this person so much that you want to take a risk with this person and actually reconcile with this person, but you just don't know how to do it. You're like stuck in a rut. You're not tapping into this person's energy here enough to, like, you want to be assured that this person's going to say yes, because you don't know what you'd do if this person says no. You don't know what you'd do, because you found out in the, you know, at the end, that who this person is and what this person means to you. And so you're the Hermit right now. What does that mean, the Hermit? You should ask yourself, what am I searching for? What should I look? What do I need to know about the path I'm on? What do I need to complete? This is all the questions that you should be asking yourself right now. What wisdom have I learned that I can share with others? What wisdom that I learned? Would I repeat the same mistake again? This is what your person is actually afraid of this, that you would repeat the same mistake again. You know that thing that saying that says, the first time, shame on them, the second time, shame on you. And so this person would be, so you know this about this person, you know, and so you're stuck in a rut here, and there's something you're not seeing here. There's something you're not seeing. So you're definitely dealing with a Leo, or there's this Leo energy here. Okay, Leo energy. Okay, very much so here with the Strength card. Okay, you have to be strong enough to let go of this mentality of being assured that things are going to work out your way, or you're not going to get heartbroken, because you can't. Nobody has that assurance. Nobody has this assurance. You have to follow your heart and make sure that you trust in the universe, and that the universe has the best thing for you. That the divine, the all, God has the best thing for you. That whatever is meant to be in your path is in your path, and you have to take your feelings into consideration, and not squelch them deep down, but listen to them and be in your heart space. And kind of like, you haven't let go of your ego yet, I feel here. That you're still, have a little, that you're battling here, your ego. I get here, you're battling your ego here a little bit. That you still haven't let go of your ego here enough to actually get out of the fear of this rejection, or what if this person will never be with me ever again. I just can't I know this person belongs to me. And I know, not in the sense of nobody belongs to anyone, but belong meaning like they're supposed to be with me. And I love them. It's an unconditional love. What would I do if this person rejects me or has already followed a different life? But this is what unconditional love is, right? Loving the person and wishing them well, even if you know that this person has moved on. Because it is what it is. And so, if you never speak out, then you will never know. But the outcome is this energy, is this Two of Swords, of indecision, uncertainty. How should I go about this? Looking at my past lessons and what I have learned, and and I have matured so much, and I'm back to square one with a Fool, but wiser, and ready to take the risk. But how should I go? How should I go take this risk? This is the outcome card, and this is where we stay, guys. Is there anything that Spirit wants to tell us? Is there anything that Spirit wants to tell us right now? And then we're done. Some of you guys, I get here, overcoming the fear of abandonment, overcoming the fear that you may not be with this person, okay? But it's still unconditional love, that you can love this person, but far away. You can love this person, but wish them well. And it's almost like you can't let this person go, okay? Although you're not with them physically, they're still in your energy space. And this is why both of you, I get here, are losing sleep. Both of you, I get here. You guys have been past soulmates before. What else? Two of Cups. I knew it. This is a soul divine connection. So people call it twin flame energy or whatever. I don't want to focus too much on twin flame because a lot of people are getting kicked in the balls and like ass and stuff, and they say, oh, I'm staying because it's my twin flame and whatnot, and like they get the whole thing mistaken when your twin flame starts with yourself, of balancing your feminine and masculine energy yourself. You come in alignment with yourself. Okay, this is what twin flame energy is. You coming into alignment with yourself. Your masculine meeting your feminine energy, and forming a unity. Okay, and also there can be like, you can have deep soul connection, and I think this is a deep soul connection here with the Two of Cups. You get the Two of Cups here, the Sun again. You're in this idea that if you really love somebody, you'd be afraid to lose them, okay? But unconditional love is different from the love that we've been conditioned to believe. That unconditional love is whether the person is with you forever or not, or whether this person decides to have their happiness or life somewhere else. You wish them the best and you love them, and you'll have this energy. And it's unsettling when you're not physically with somebody, but yet you can feel their energy. But you will get used to this. And this is what happens with soul connections that are this deep. Five of Pentacles and Temperance. So you're actually having to cope with this energies here, with balancing this out. So what does this say here? I need this book here. What are the... You have this idea that If you're not afraid to lose them, then you probably have never loved somebody the way I do. But this is the wrong. This is wrong. This is like something that you need to get out of your head. Because the people that really love somebody and it's unconditional love can let that person go. And it's not letting them go, it's letting the person, or knowing that the person is free, that you don't own anybody, that this person has their own soul journey, and whatever that person needs to go through, you need to support and love them. Because this is, when you do your soul path, there's only one person. You can't take anyone in this soul's journey. You can only take yourself. And this is the way we should be loving right now. So 2 of Cups. Now is the time to make any outstanding apologies. Don't let anyone or anything else raise your blood pressure. Find constructive ways to relieve tension. Okay? This is your soulmate. You need to apologize, it's saying. Okay. Don't listen to me, okay? Just, this is what I'm getting, guys. You don't believe me? Huh. Some of you guys are like, she just read up her, I just heard that. She just read up her ass or whatever. Where does it say here? Let me point this out so you... Okay, so here. Can you see that? I don't think you can see it. Oh, it's not. Now is the time to apologize, it says. Okay? So it just, the lenses weren't focusing, guys, sorry. But anyway, that's what it says. The Sun. Don't get wrapped up to yourself so tightly that you ignore your partner's or other people's needs. Stop being overly dramatic. Set goals realistically and try to do what's good for all parties involved. Don't conform to anybody else's expectations, okay? Reserve the right to express yourself as you choose. So it just means that you have to just express yourself in an authentic way, the way that you can only express yourself, not the way that you think that the other person wants you to express yourself. Like, don't try to do things in behalf of other people, or not in behalf, so you can be validated by other people, or so you can pacify other people. Say what's on your mind the way that you would say it authentically. This is what it's saying. And Temperance, if that makes any sense to you, Temperance, then it is, you should view matters objectively. Don't be foolish or self-centered. Don't believe all you hear either. There's lots of posturing in the air. Accept favors and be kind, but always listen to your higher self. Okay, other people might be telling you things that, or you might think that things are a certain way, but tap into your higher self to confirm your beliefs. So don't subscribe to the ideas of others. This is what it's telling you, whoever this may apply to. Okay, and also you are balancing your feelings and things like this, okay? Because some of you guys are upping your feelings because of the recent reconciliation. And good luck, you guys, and thank you for all your support and your feedback and everything like that. I really appreciate you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.